Hey everyone, welcome to the Mark and Made channel. I'm Jess M. The last few weeks I've been doing holiday decor videos leading up to Christmas, but now it's post-Christmas and I'm switching it up. For one, I didn't really want to craft anymore or make more things. It's something I'm pretty good at, but it's not really like my forte. For two, I am planning ahead to next year, and that's sort of what this video is about. So let's change things up a bit. Many of us do some sort of New Year's resolution or prepare for 2021 in some capacity. For example, taxes. Hope you're doing your taxes. This idea was actually kicked off by a stranger reaching out to me on LinkedIn. Sounds a little sketch, it really wasn't. He is an entrepreneur that has owned his own business for the past few years, but hasn't really been able to get it off the ground or kickstart it. He reached out to me for advice on business strategy and marketing, and as I was talking to him about these things, I realized I wasn't doing what I was suggesting, and I thought I needed to change that and make a video about it. Side note, it is always humbling when someone reaches out to me for advice or my opinions about things. Honestly, I'm like, who, me? I don't know anything. Why, thank you for thinking of me, because I only see myself at my worst moments because you're always your own worst critic. It always baffles me when this comes up because I know I'm a hard worker and I do have a limited amount of knowledge that I can help people with. However, I also know sometimes how little I shower or how much I struggle with learning new marketing skills and techniques. So for all of you that have come to me for my wisdom or guidance or advice and suggestions, truthfully, thank you for sharing that experience with me and not only trusting me with your success and bringing me in on this journey with you, but more involving me even with the struggles and failures of your business and trusting me enough to help you through those as well. I'm very grateful for that. But back on topic, because I want to go over some information that I have received from a variety of resources. One of the most recent ones are masterclass courses. No, this is not sponsored. I honestly just like learning and educating myself, and just FYI, I just happen to like them. Anywho, so I watched these courses, specifically the one for the Spanx owner. I think her name's Sarah Blakely, and I really enjoyed it. She offered a lot of words of wisdom that resonated with me, and I took those words of wisdom and tweaked it to my lifestyle and my personal workflow. She is a big believer on materializing your success and thinking about it, putting pen to paper, writing it down, so that way you have concrete goals you push yourself towards, but also she believes that mind will produce matter, I guess. So I am all about that type of positive thinking and materializing your success. However, I'm a little bit more of a strategist when it comes to those sort of things. So I fit it into a plan. The best way to describe it is I created my own way to materialize through strategy. And don't get me wrong, this is great for businesses, but you can definitely do this in your personal and professional life. Take it, run with it. So my version of materializing your success and goals is this. Step one, set your goals, then ask yourself if they are realistic. If they are very realistic, then set them higher. Always, always, always aim higher. If you set loftier goals for yourself, your company, for others, people, yourself, your company will rise to that occasion. It will really help propel you forward because you're going after something bigger. It's all about having a successful mentality that's very productive, very forward-thinking, and very aggressive and ambitious to keep moving the needle forward. However, if you do set really lofty goals, you need to reward your employees and yourself, but more importantly, your employees. If you're gonna double or triple sales goals and you get close to it or meet it, a pizza party ain't cutting it. You need a pizza party with some bonuses and some goodies, and you need to recognize them individually. But that's a whole nother discussion about employee satisfaction. I digress. Thanks for joining my TED Talk. The point is to set goals higher than expected to make people think you're crazy. Plain and simple, go for it. Step 2, write them down. Write down your goals, and then you need to detail them out. So for example, I was trying to figure out what my revenue goals are for my business. I set them at $30,000 for the year for my revenue, not for profit revenue. And for a business that made negative money last year and hasn't really ever been successful, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for something crazy high that no one would ever even dream of me doing, and that's $1 million in revenue. So don't laugh at me considering I made negative money this year. I definitely was in the red. So to elaborate more on the $1 million revenue, I even broke it down into smaller units. I also included how much I wanted that to be profit, how much I was gonna donate to charity, how I'm going to pay employee bonuses, how much I wanna pay myself, how I'm gonna pay myself, what charities I wanna donate to. And more importantly, I wrote down other types of goals too, not just financial goals, such as starting a new YouTube series, publishing a book, hiring 2 full-time employees. That would be awesome. I want to create jobs, and finishing up the renovations at my house, plus a variety of other goals and ambitions that I have. For detailing out your goals, you need a variety of types of goals. You need financial, statistical, visionary, personal, content goals. Like all the goals, write them all down. And as you come up with them, keep writing them down. Step 3, after you set your goals and you wrote them all out in full detail, the next one is to plan how you're gonna get there. Make a plan for this. Make a plan on how to achieve your goals, no matter how lofty they are. So 1, you set expectations of how you're gonna get there. You can look more crucially at your finances. You can look at your profit margin. You can look at offering other services or products to get you there. There's a ton of ways you can make money. Let me give you a personal example of how I'm trying to plan on how to hit $1 million in revenue. Basically, I'm figuring out what I need to do to get there through crunching numbers and coming up with ideas. Look at your products, services, profit margins, current partners, wholesale opportunities, who you want to partner with, affiliate marketing, etc. I am currently working on this week actually by writing down all the ways I can make money and then prioritizing them. Then I actually prioritize them in what is profitable or most profitable, or the least amount of work, most amount of profit margin, I guess would be the best way to describe it. But then I prioritize what I enjoy, so that way I have a pretty good idea of what I want to focus on for what's going to give me the most bang for my buck, but also what do I enjoy the most. You should also detail out how you're going to get to each of your goals individually, and then figure out how they're connected and how they trigger each other. For example, one of my goals for this year is to hit 5,000 subscribers. However, my first goal is if I hit 1,000 subscribers and hit my watch time for YouTube, I plan on hiring a full-time video editor and SEO expert, I guess. Another avenue my business might grow is design services or interior design. If my design services grow, then I plan on hiring a personal assistant to handle my day-to-day scheduling, to keep me on task, but also for being a brand ambassador, sales, social media. So they not only fit different categories and areas that I need for my business, but that way I can definitely bring them on full time and keep them busy always. Basically, depending on the growth of my company and where I focus, or what I find out later that I need to focus on, I'm going to fill those gaps. In short, I am prioritizing what I need in my business, how I'm going to get there, and when it grows, fill the position for what the business needs based on what I enjoy the least or I'm not good at. People may laugh at your goals or you, but screw it, who cares? Those people are dumb. You are dreaming big, and even if you don't achieve it this year or next year, you're going to do it the year after that or the year after that. I have had my very fair share of people bulking at my professional, personal goals, monetary goals, what I want to do with my life, and they will always be there in the background. But just because you have a vision and someone else can't see that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You are always going to have people who doubt you. You are always going to have haters, but they are insignificant. They are not your target market. They are not your customers or clients. They are not your board members or your other professionals who are giving you positive feedback or constructive criticism. Let them talk, let them roll their eyes, let them live in their negativity. All you have to do is focus on your outcomes, your journey, yourself. I know it is very hard to block out people's comments and concerns, especially when they're close to you. But don't make their own fears and self-doubt your fears and self-doubt. Plan for your success, and not only that, educate yourself and build yourself up so much so that it leaves little room for other people's self-doubt and lack of confidence in your head. Does that make sense? So plan it so well and think about what you're gonna do so well. You have an answer to every doubt. You have an answer to every question. You have an answer and a solution for everything. If you plan and prepare for what's to come and the hustle that is coming and the grind and the absolute brutality of what it is to build yourself up, because it is a very hard road to actually rise above all of the criticism. There is no one in this world that can stop you. I hope these steps and these words motivate you to plan ahead for 2021, especially after such a horrendous year and pandemic, and you are able to set some amazing goals for the years to come. Make sure to comment below what you're planning, what your goals are, no matter how ambitious they are. And remember to subscribe to the Market Made channel and give this video a thumbs up. That'd be very nice of you. And as always, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a good end of your 2020 and it is blessed in 2021. Yeah, bye.